Book of Numbers Study Bible, copyright 2025, all rights reserved, Chapter 31, 1406, BC. Vengeance on the Midianites. The Lord Yahweh said to Moses,
Take vengeance on the Midianites for the children of Jacob/Israel. Afterward, you must be gathered unto your people, die.
Moses said to the people,
Arm some of yourselves for war, and let them go against the Midianites, and avenge the Lord, Yahweh, from Midian. You will send to war 1,000 men from every tribe throughout all the tribes of Israel.
So 12,000 armed men for war were delivered out of Israel. Moses sent the 12,000 men to the war, 1,000 from every tribe. Them and Phinehas, the son of Eleazar the priest, to the war, with the holy instruments and the trumpets to blow in his hand. They warred against the Midianites, as the Lord, Yahweh, commanded Moses. And they killed all the Midianite males. They killed the kings of Midian beside the rest of them who were slain, namely Evi, Rechem, Zur, Hur, number 2, and Reba. These were the 5 kings of Midian. Note: in Numbers 31:8, the King James Version uses the name Hur for one of the kings of Midian. The name Hur was first used for the assistant to Moses in Exodus 17:10. Therefore, the SSB will use the name Hur number 2 for the king of Midian. End of note. They also killed with a sword Balaam, the son of Beor, number 2. The children of Jacob/Israel took all the Midian women captive, their little ones, the spoil of all their cattle, all their flocks, and all their goods. They burnt with fire all their cities wherein they lived and all their beautiful castles. They took all the spoil and all the prey, both men and of beasts. Returning from war. They brought the captives, the prey, and the spoil to Moses, Eleazar the priest, and to the congregation of the children of Jacob/Israel into the camp at the plains of Moab, which are by the Jordan River near Jericho. Moses, Eleazar the priest, and all the princes of the congregation went forth to meet them outside the camp. Moses was angry with the army officers, the captains over thousands and captains over hundreds, which came from the battle. Moses said to the army officers,
Have you saved all the women and kept them alive? Behold, these women caused the children of Jacob/Israel, through the counsel of Balaam, to commit trespass against the Lord Yahweh in the matter of Pur, and there was a plague among the congregation of the Lord Yahweh. Now therefore, kill every male among the children. Also, kill every woman who has slept with a man. But keep alive for yourselves all the female children, who have not known a man by lying with him. Whosoever has killed any person, and whosoever has touched anyone killed, will remain outside the camp for 7 days. Purify both yourselves and your captives on the 3rd day and on the 7th day. And purify all your clothing, all that is made of skins, all work of goat's hair, and all things made of wood.
Eleazar the priest said to the men of war who went to the battle,
This is the ordinance of the law, which the Lord, Yahweh, commanded Moses. Only the gold, silver, brass, iron, tin, and lead. Everything that can withstand fire, you will make it go through the fire, and it will be clean. You must also purify these items with the water of separation. Reference Numbers 19:9. But every item that cannot withstand fire, you will make it go through the regular water. You will wash your clothes on the 7th day, and you will be clean, and afterward you will come into the camp.
Dividing the prey. The Lord Yahweh said to Moses,
You, Eleazar the priest, and the chief fathers of the congregation must count the prey, Midianite captives, who were taken, both of man and of beast. Divide the prey, Midianite captives, into 2 parts. Give 1 part to the Israelite men who went to war. Give 1 part to the rest of the congregation. Levi, a tribute, charge a tax for the Lord, Yahweh, from the half given to the men who went to war. 1 soul, Midianite life, for every 500, from people, cattle, donkeys, and sheep. Take from this half and give it to Eleazar the priest, for a heave offering of the Lord, Yahweh. From the half given to the children of Jacob/Israel, you must take 1 out of every 50 souls, from people, cattle, donkeys, and flocks, and of all manner of beasts. Take from this half and give it to the Levites, who keep the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord, Yahweh.
Moses and Eleazar the priest did as the Lord, Yahweh, commanded Moses. The plunder, being the rest of the prey, captives which the men of war had caught, was 675,000 sheep, 72,000 cattle, 61,000 donkeys, 32,000 people, Midianite virgin girls, females who'd not slept with a man. The half portion that was given to the men who went to war totaled 337,500 sheep, of which the Lord's, Yahweh's tribute was 675 sheep, 36,000 cattle, of which the Lord's, Yahweh's tribute was 72 cattle, 30,500 donkeys, of which the Lord's, Yahweh's tribute was 61 donkeys, 16,000 virgin females, of which the Lord's, Yahweh's tribute was 32 virgin females. Moses gave the tribute, which was the Lord's, Yahweh's, heave offering, to Eleazar the priest, as the Lord, Yahweh, commanded Moses. The half portion that was given to the children of Jacob/Israel, which Moses divided from the men who went to war, totaled. Now the half that pertained to the congregation was 337,500 sheep, 36,000 cattle, 30,500 donkeys, and 16,000 virgin females. From the children of Jacob/Israel's half, Moses took 1 portion of 50, both of human Adam and of beast, and gave them to the Levites, which kept the charge of the tabernacle of the Lord, Yahweh, as the Lord, Yahweh, commanded Moses. And the officers who were over thousands of the army, the captains of thousands, and the captains of hundreds, came close to Moses. The army officers said to Moses,
"Your servants have counted the men of war who are under our charge, and no one is missing. We have therefore brought an offering for the Lord, Yahweh, whatever the men found of jewels of gold, chains, bracelets, rings, earrings, and tablets, to make an atonement for our souls before the Lord, Yahweh."
Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold from them, even all the fashionable jewels. The total of all the gold of the offering that they offered up to the Lord, Yahweh, of the captains of thousands and of the captains of hundreds, was 420 pounds. For the men of war had taken spoil for themselves. Moses and Eleazar the priest took the gold of the captains of thousands and of the captains of hundreds, and brought it into the tabernacle of the congregation, for a memorial for the children of Jacob/Israel before the Lord, Yahweh.